on blessed Rostas. We are here, the Haven.
Sound Haven.
This is my accomplice. And we're here to talk about some real boy shit and music today.
101.5 The Hawk. This is a Pops Picks in-studio interview, and I'm joined by Janelle Brown and Brandy Consoli.
What's up?
Black.
Okay, let's start over. We're Cooper Black. It's my nigga Lucas.
We're here to tell our story.
We're here to tell the motherfucking chronicle. This is the story behind everything that is Cooper Black. We've been in a band for like a year and 6 months.
It feels like a hell of a long that shit.
It feels like a lifetime already.
The Hawk. This is a Pops Picks in-studio exclusive interview with Cooper Black. Now, Cooper Black, also known as Janelle Brown, Lucas LeBlanc, and Brandy Consoli, are an alternative progressive rock band from Hamilton, Ontario. A quote written by the band says, "We started creating music to introvert the opinion of pop culture and its decaying musicality. Our music is a language that can only be described as the inner calling and spiritual insight of a teenage insomniac. We hope you enjoy our new concept album, Insomnia." Joining me now to talk a bit about the tour and the music are my good friends Janelle Brown and Brandy Consoli. So I want to talk to you guys about how you brought this all together. Now, it must be tough for a band to do their first tour. Like, could you describe some of the first steps you had to take when you wanted to put this together? Like, when did you first go and decide, hey, I want to do a tour?
Idea of it was we wanted to travel back to all the places we have already played previously, right?
Yeah.
All throughout the 2 years that we've been Cooper Black. And yeah, it started off local and play all the Hamilton venues that really hit home for us.
Showcase a lot of different genres of music because our music kind of bridges the gap between a lot of genres, so it makes sense.
We're really trying to break the borders down between all the genres and like pop music and the difference between underground and indie and pop. We want to bring it all together and really let the pop culture like accept and see these indie musicians. Just me and Lucas, and we were like jamming acoustic. How do we meet? We met through like our best friend Derek. No, Derek.
Yeah, Derek. We met through Derek. Of course, Derek's always around.
First time I met you, we were going to a party or some shit.
Yeah, that was going to Shania's house.
Oh shit, yeah.
And as soon as we got there was a guitar. There was a guitar there and I picked it
Yeah, real talk.
up.
We started jamming at the party. We were hammed. Yeah, we were hammed. Covers. Oasis. Yeah, we were doing gay indie shit. We are indie homo. Our old bass player, Nick Jeva, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Just kidding, I love you, Jeva. I don't know, I met him at my school. Met him at Newman. He was like the only other kid. We were in Glee Club together and shit, right? I was one of those kids.
That band was so sweet.
Shout out Glee. I met him through Glee Club. He was playing bass and I was playing guitar, and I was playing drums, sorry. And we would troll the shit out of like the Glee Club. We would like play all our shit so funky and like fast and like loud. And she always fucking hated that shit. So I always loved Jeva. So we would like just just jazz it up all the time. When we would
time and space, just a place I pray to walk. It's just another crooked picture on the wall. While you're waiting for your messenger's call.
Happened to Cooper Black in 2014? Where do you guys want to be at this time next year?
sign us. No. Yeah, we really want to have the means and to just put out as much music as possible, because we have so much material to put out, but we don't have capability to reach it out to all the people, really get these songs pumping, you know, and to be able to produce and master them every week. Like, that's my dream, but for now it's really just homing on the creative process of building up that repertoire and building up that huge, like, if I have a 3-song album now, we wrote a song about the Hunger Games. That was the first Cooper Black song. You'll never hear that shit. Because we hate it. Unless we fucking put that shit out one day. Probably not. Matt Charcos. Shout out to the dude. He was like our old drummer that got kicked out before, when I didn't even like want to play drums and sing. He did practice to go with. He's like, yo, I gotta go sleep with my girlfriend. He's like, yo, man, like,
no.
Like, I wanna practice.
You're busting that.
I got a bus like halfway across the city right now. I'm sorry, boys. And then like, we out for you, tacos. Come at it. Come at it. You wish. One too many times. We had to kick your ass out. After Jeva left, we tried to be a two-piece for like.
We got into that blue shit, that black keys movement. There was a little time in between, a sort of shifting period where you were even playing guitar and drums.
Yeah, I was playing like a fucking acoustic guitar, and then I'd drop the guitar and I'd be like, oh god, kill him. Action. Kill.
After that little two-piece, Jeva came back. Bitch.
Like the old heaven, something breaking out of the shadow like a great snake. Now it's another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Another look like tentacles to me. I can see the thing's body now. It's large. Large as a bear. This looks like wet leather, but that's space. Ladies and gentlemen, this is titled like I'm hardly force myself to keep looking at it. So awful. Its eyes are black, surfing the mountains, kind of V-shaped with some dripping from its rimless lips and seen its quivers pulsate.
Our synth player, Darcy, shout out to Darcy. My day one nigga. He was in a band for a few months. He was fucking
Moving to Ireland.
he's moving to Ireland to do the work for the white man. Like, we still here, man. We still following the dream. So these boys they started a studio in the east end of Hamilton.
In their basement, where we at right now?
These guys were like, yo, like, we heard your guys are crazy. Come in and record a fucking song, come in and jam, we're starting a studio. We're like, yo, for real, dogs, like, oh my god, like, yo, these guys are like 21, we're like 16, like, oh my god.
We were 16.
Yeah, those are my boys, man, that's family, man. I'm gonna say the two main reasons that I named it Cooper Black is because Cooper Black is a font. First of all, to all you guys that didn't know that, it's like the font that Odd Future uses a lot. And it's the font that Black Keys use on their Cooper Black as a font on their
Black Keys used Cooper Black for the font on the Brothers album, and that Brothers album get the album cover, and that's Cooper Black.
That's Cooper Black. But yeah, that was the most fucked up thing.
Yeah.
I feel like we should say that again. The album Brothers was written in Cooper Black, which is a font that's a very sexy font. Back in the day, we really just didn't know what to name the band. And we were like, yo, like,
That sounds cool as fuck.
it's a font. Like, who the hell's doing that shit? This is honestly what was going on back in the day. And then I kind of like grew into it, realizing what it was. It's like really bold, the font, but like it means so much. But it's like people judge it. It's just like, yo, they think they understand the lines, the curves. But they really don't.
Get it.
It's dry classic rock, which is what we started out
Rock
with.
and roll.
Yeah, real rock. Like what we started out with, the garage stuff, you know, like the real dry sounding, no borders around anything, almost punk. The knocking boundaries down between genres, I really wanted to like reflect on that in this tour. So because our journey as Cooper Black has started out as that garage rock band sound, and then sort of evolved into this more soul feel in R&B, and it slowly just turned into this passion instead of just banging out.
You're recording? You making video? We are here, first show of the Insomnia tour. It's going down. We're about to play Westdale, and it's mad early. It's super early in the morning, so super early. Yeah, that's what's going down. Check out our merch selection that we've slaved over. None of us slept. It's all about that insomnia. Kill 'em.
Coffee tour.
I need coffee.
Check. Welcome to the Cooper Black Insomnia tour. This is the first show, ladies and gentlemen. I'll kick you
What was your first step? Did you have to go book shows first? And if so, like, how did you go about booking shows?
Yeah, exactly. Because we're still independent and no one signed us yet. We're sort of working like off ourselves and off of each other. Me and Brandon are actually doing a lot of the booking ourselves.
It's underrated. Reason the observation, so these things are observations, but the wisest don't be waiting. It's the answer to the prayers that I've been making. I'm kinda scared that I won't make it, face it. I'll be praying, I be praying that the homeless people pop a couple pills so they can never feel remorse. Of course, that is out of the question. I feel the force.
Yo, shout out to Brody at Casbah, who slacks on that payment. Just kidding. Yo. No, Mac. This is Mac's house. We're in Mac's house.
We're Mac's house.
We're
This is
orphans.
Mac's camera. This
And-
is Mac's light.
Yeah, this is Mac's cameras. I'm wearing all of Mac's clothes. He sponsored me. I was originally from Africa, and he flew me over. He gave me clothes. He gave me drums, and now I'm in a band. And let's talk about some influences. Yeah. Bring back the life. Yeah, okay, so one at a time.
Ooh, man.
Benjamin Stacks. Andre 3000 is my first one.
Benjamin Stacks.
You go.
John Gom. I gotta shout out the
Oh
big
shit,
man.
oh shit.
Right off the bat.
John Gom plays like acoustic guitar, drums, sings, and he kills it all.
All at the same time.
Live. We
homie.
saw that. We met that guy. Insert clip here of John Gom and us.
Yeah, we were at Sound Cave.
Okay, so Sound Cave took us in. We were some orphans on the street. They took us in and they was like, yo, let me record you.
Please, huh?
And our
That's
first,
my music.
our first project that was probably appropriate for that was Eyes Low,
Yes, man.
which was like our first solid song that we had ever put together. And the intro and outro of that song were actually like recorded one take on the spot. We didn't actually even know, that wasn't even written. We were just like, yeah, we need a intro and outro. And we just freaking like did that right off the spot. 72 tracks in the song.
All of them
We
were
spent
theirs.
well over probably fucking 2 days straight of hours. It's one thing to like be playing your song and shit, but you never get to like sit back and listen to it at all. And then like to listen to it for the first time when it's done and you're like, oh shit, like I'm not trying hard right now and this sounds like crazy. This is us, like you don't even believe it. After that first song, Eyes Low, we were like, yo, we need to write, like we need to get an album going. And that's when Insomnia came into effect. And Insomnia is our baby, man. We still in that shit. We still balls deep in that. We still balls deep in
We're
this
still
thing.
like pregnant. We're like being wheeled into the
Oh
hospital.
god, the baby ain't even born. But yeah, we
The
dropped
water has broken.
we dropped half of our EP. Cause we ain't got no money for the other half, man. We have an EP out, and it's only half of our EP. And yeah, you know that shit happens sometimes, you know. Cause like I said before, how long we spent in the studio recording those last 3 songs was like intense. Like it's been a year and a half of us like constantly playing shows or being in the studio or being Gordo. Brandon Consoli, man. Brandon Consoli.
Waiting for him to walk in.
Yo, this cat
That's okay.
was like feeling our music since day one. This guy's like Instagramming every day, and like I'm like, yo, Brandon's like fucking crazy. Like this guy's like, and we would always jam and shit with Brandon.
Appreciate Brandon in the band because he has a real passion for the music side of it and the pure musicality and separates that from the business where I am really I take in the business a lot more.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm
It's good to think about all aspects of it for sure.
yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah,
good to think
everyone
about
has their own part to contribute to the
exactly,
Cooper Black.
exactly, and we wouldn't be like who we are without all these parts.